Oh, man, it's cold. What's up, everybody? Drum Soldier here on the Cell Dubber channel. Been a long time since I made a video. I haven't really found recording opportunity lately. Been very busy here at my house. I'm almost back at my apartment, and once I'm there, then things will be smoother, and I'll be able to record more often. But for now, I just want to talk about two games and how they compare. Diablo 3 and Marvel Heroes 2015. Now, a lot of people already know the comparisons, but there are some people who may not even know of Marvel Heroes, and there aren't a ton of big time YouTubers who do Marvel Heroes. It's not really a mainstream game, but it has a very hardcore following. Um, it's a free to play game on Steam, and the pay parts, the pay aspects of the game are not mandatory, but they definitely help your experience. But again, you can go through the entire game for free if you want. Um, One of the Diablo 2 developers was a part of the Marvel Heroes development team. In fact, he was the lead creator of it. So you'll notice more similarities in Marvel Heroes to Diablo 2 than you will see with Diablo 3 to Diablo 2. And I want to just give my thoughts on aspects of Marvel Heroes that I think should be in Diablo 3 and how potentially Diablo 3 could benefit in the long run, because right now it's looking pretty dead. And I haven't played the game in about 2 weeks now, and I'm not looking forward to going back anytime soon. Um, let's just get a few things out of the way here. The skill system. Marvel Heroes has an old school Diablo 2 style skill system. You put points into skills and you create a build based on your choices. And these choices are binding unless you use a respec potion. So the game encourages you to strategize how to build a character with point allocation. And this is something Diablo 3 does not have at all. And I have advocated in Diablo 3 for some sort of Paragon experience system for skills, something that can make skills more powerful over time, or investment in skill ability. So in Diablo 3, we don't have that. We have on the fly skill switching and runes that you unlock via level, not via skill point. Now, why is that? What if each skill you unlock the runes based on how far you put points into it? So all the runes unlocked with points instead of levels. Something like that. Diablo has absolutely zero skill variety, and emphasis is on just making the strongest build that's known in the game, with your gear doing most of the buffing of your skills. In Marvel Heroes, you have that in addition to your skill points. So you really can, micro focus on what builds you want to make, just like an old school action RPG. You'll also notice in Marvel Heroes that there are more items on your character, and they do many different things. You have, for instance, artifacts, which are stackable, and the more you stack in your singular item slot, the stronger that relic becomes. You have up to 4 artifacts on your character, which is basically like the amulets of Marvel Heroes, but you get 4 of them. And they improve things like health and spirit and life on hit and different things, invisibility perks, etc. And then you have 1 ring, you have a legendary item slot, which is a special item near the end of the game you can buy with in-game currency. And then you also have the Uru Forged, which is like another sort of amulet type of thing, but it's only a singular stat item, which you then upgrade with rune words. Again, allowing you to customize your items with choices you make and things you find. These are things Diablo 3 does not really have, and that's where the game suffers the most, is in its itemization. And if you want to go look up what I'm talking about, go look up Marvel Heroes, go look up Diablo 3, see the differences. Another point I'll mention with that is, even though it's not very likely, the fact remains is that Marvel Heroes has over 40 individual characters to play as. Granted, you're not going to probably get to even half that number unless you spend a ridiculous amount of money on the game. I have 8 heroes right now, and I've spent about $40 in the game, because I thought the game was designed well and cared about the player base. If you notice, you get login rewards, you get different specials at the marketplace, 2-for-1 deals, etc. And you had a whole Halloween buff special that just is ending today. And I actually bought 5 mystery bags, which is kind of a cool event. I decided to go ahead and give those a try, and I got some pretty good stuff. I got a ton of experience boosts doing that. So the game, it rewards you for putting time in, whereas Diablo, the reward part is what's really missing in Diablo. You don't feel accomplishment when you're at level 60 anymore. I mean, the Greater Rift thing, sure, legendary gems, right direction, but not enough. There needs to be more incentive to continue playing. If Marvel Heroes can give you login rewards, why can't Blizzard and Activision? You know, why can't they give you perks for doing certain things beyond just getting an item? And these types of things I notice is what makes Diablo 3 suffer in the long run. Once you reach a certain build, a certain level, what else do you have to do? Marvel Heroes, another thing, has endgame raids. They have PvP. They have trading to a degree. And they have a clan system that it seems, I haven't been in a clan myself, but I've read up and they seem pretty inclusive and pretty fun. So if you combined both these games, you would get the ultimate action RPG. The problem is that one has great ideas and great implementation of them, but doesn't run that well. Marvel Heroes is certainly not perfect. It does suffer from the performance department, whereas Diablo 3 runs much smoother and the combat is much more fluid. In Marvel Heroes, you're getting for what you pay for, basically, which is a free-to-play game, and what you pay for is the extra features and stash space. So basically, the comparison, I could go on, but this is just a brief overview of that. Diablo is lacking a rewarding system. Paragon points are not enough. The crafting system is boring in Diablo. Go look at the differences between the crafting materials in Marvel Heroes and Diablo and tell me which one you think is better. This is basic stuff that could be implemented. And if Activision, which I'm pretty sure Activision is the one who oversees all the decisions, if they would just lighten up a bit and get rid of their stupid casual player formula, give us more crafting materials, give us more legendaries that we care about. These stupid legendaries that are called legendary are absolutely ludicrous that they're in the game, wasting our time finding these crappy items. So these are a few of the things a lot of the players are frustrated with. And if you go on the Diablo forums, a lot of people are unhappy with the game right now. I can't blame them. I got bored of it myself. I'm playing Marvel. I just got my first character to 60, Moon Knight, today. And I'm working on an area of effect nunchuck build with him, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's where we got to focus on in the Diablo world is implementing more rewarding stuff. It's just not fun anymore. You reach a ceiling and it's over. So hopefully they can take the legendary gems further and build on different rewarding gameplay aspects like that. Tell me what you guys think about the comparison, and do you play both games and notice a difference, or do you only play one and want to check out the other? Just let me know in the comments. I'd love to get a discussion going. All right, guys. See you later.